Hey everybody, how's it going? Look what we got here. A new version of Real Racing 3. I believe this is a version 12.5 as we head into which round is it? Round 8 of season 3. And apparently, as usual, need to download a few more megabytes of additional content. Of course, on Android, at least on my side, it does auto updates, so this just kind of showed up. On iOS side, you would have to go to App Store and look for updates, which it should be there by now, as I'm making this video. But anyway, what do we have? Yes, it is round 8, right? And the grand prize car is gonna be the 1962 Chevy Grand Sport. So, let's see. This is not the first instance, of course, this car's featured. And the car is featured in an exclusive series. So it's got its own exclusive series. And also featured in 2 different motorsport series. So they're both under Endurance GT Racing. One is the 1962 season. That's the car's sort of a main, even though, well, yeah, it's the main series this car's featured in. And the other one is 1960s Endurance Racing. That's what the series is called. And in order to complete that one 100%, this car, unfortunately, is not the one that can 100% complete. You need that Camaro Z28 one from back in the day. Yeah. Anyway, and how much victory points do we need to claim this prize? It is going to be 22,400. So it's not like total victory points available in this round is nearly 40,000. So, 22 is slightly over half of that. So they started kind of moving these grand prize tier for the victory points up earlier, right? And if you already own this car, then your alternative grand prize would be just 75 gold, which is not for nothing, right? All right, so that's that. And then we got a new car, Ford Mustang Dark Horse, right? Which has, I believe that's the first limited series, basically, in this update. So as soon as you download the game, it should be available for you to run through. And look at that, Freedom Fest. Of course, it's because it's the 4th of July here in US. America, there you go. That is spelled apostrophe MERICA. Celebrate the spirit of freedom with a special week-long time trial competition featuring the Ford Mustang Dark Horse and win an exclusive livery. Right. Boy, I don't know about you guys. That looks a little obnoxious. I do have some like sort of a USA type livery on some of my cars. I think I like mine better than this one. But anyway, all right. And the main car, certainly the most expensive car featured in this new version, is going to be the Koenigsegg Gemera. Let's see. Yeah, from what I heard, the name Gemera means to give more because there's more seats in the car or something like that. Anyway, it is going to be presented to us in a special event form called Dark Matter. And they start referring to these non-required but recommended PR special events as a tuned quest. I think that's the term they started using. And the event starts on the 10th of July and it will last 5 days. So it's a 5-stage event. And if the more recent update Roundup updates been any indication, this probably would be 5 stages that you can run straight through without having to wait 24 hours between stages. And the rewards include the car itself, which is worth some 1100 gold, plus 100 gold and 250,000 racing dollars and 6,500 victory points. So that should at least 6,500 victory points usually land you at least one tier of gold rewards from the round hub rewards, right? Anyway, and the car is featured in, let's see, did they have already put the, yeah, they put the exclusive series featuring this car. They're trying to kind of encourage us to fully upgrade this car right away, but that I would not recommend that strategy, if that is even considered a strategy. Wait for upgrade sales because they're expensive. And when the car is worth 1100 gold, you know, the top gold upgrades are gonna be like in 1,000 gold or so. I mean, that wouldn't be the first time we've had that before, where basically the upgrade cost is generally more expensive than the car itself. I mean, that's pretty typical, you know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, and the car is gonna be featured in a new bonus series called Speed Titans under the season 3 of the round or road collections, right? And the series will feature 3 cars. So of course, this one being the top dog, only car to be able to complete the meet the PR requirement for 100% completion. But alongside this Koenigsegg, we'll have Jesko, another super fast Koenigsegg, and Bugatti Divo. So those are the 3 cars that's going to be featured in this series. Another new car, a rally car, right? Toyota Yaris, right? This WRC behemoth is waiting to be driven to victory in the Toyota Yaris Limited Series. So this car is featured in the Limited Series format, and that means PR requirement 56.3, and that you can reach by getting 3 upgrades across the board. And it'll cost you the total of 264 gold and 1.1 million and change motorsport dollars, because this is a motorsport car, right? And yeah, car itself is worth some 2.25 million motorsport dollars. So certainly worth running the limited series to win the car if you have time, and if you can afford 264 gold ain't too bad, you know what I mean? And usual 7-day limited series starts on July 22nd, so this is gonna be kind of late part of the current version of the game. And the game or the car will be featured in a new motorsport series called WRC Challenge under a new category, WRC. Right. So that's that. And currently, because that's the only rally car that we have, it's going to be a single car series. Let's see other special events. Right. So we got the new Ford Mustang Dark Horse. That is going to be, as I said, the first limited series that is available in the game. PR requirement, it's a limited series, so it has a PR requirement of 59.8, which you can achieve by getting 3 upgrades across the board for the cost of some 324 gold and 1.8 million racing dollars and change. So not too bad. Car's worth some 500 gold if you're to buy it outright. And for rewards for running the series, of course, you get the car plus 55 gold and 150,000 racing dollars and some 5,250 victory points, which is pretty typical Once again, if this is the only run race or event that you run through, once again, those 5,250 victory points will guarantee you at least you get 25 additional gold just from the victory point rewards in the round, right? And then we got Lotus Avaya. This is the fourth instance in the history of this game that we are given a chance to run through a limited series to win this car. So previous three instances, I'll have my playlist of my run through in the description box below. So if you're curious how they compare, you can check them out. Of course, the very first one, I think had a kind of similar PR requirement. Upgrade scheme is going to be the same because it was 95.7 was the required PR. This time it's 95.6, but you still have to spend some 620 gold and 2.5 million racing dollars. Basically going, because this is electric car, it doesn't have exhaust, right? Category for upgrades, so you have to get 335,353. So that'll be the upgrade tree. Whether you're going, so that's the minimum required. So the first instance, it was kind of first and third instance, right? Had more or less the same cost. Second time, they actually asked for like PR 97 something or something significantly higher, where you had to spend significantly more gold to complete that limited series. That's not the case this time, so aren't we lucky? Anyway, if you don't own the car already, the car's worth some 1,100 gold, and it's electric. It accelerates like the other electric cars in the game, very fast. You get to win the car. You get to win 80 gold, 200,000 racing dollars, and once again 5,250 victory points. And the event starts, or it opens on July 15th, so kind of smack in the middle of this round. All right, and then let's see which one comes first, Devo or 919 Hybrid. I wanna say for Bugatti Devo is gonna be the one before the Porsche. So Club Day event, that is Devo. And once again, Club Day event, it's kind of like hybrid of the special event and limited series, meaning it's not as much of a grinder, so you don't have like 15 tiers that you have to grind it through, but it's more like special events. So there are 5 stages, so a bit shorter, but there is a set PR requirement, so you have to spend, you have to pay to play, basically. PR requirement 89.4. You guys can check out my previous playthrough of the event if you're interested. I'll have the link once again to my playlist in the description box below. And basically 3 upgrades across the board to meet the PR requirement of 89.4 for the cost of some 550 gold and about 2.25 million racing dollars and change, right? So if you don't own the car, you get to win the car, which is worth some 850 gold plus 50 gold plus 200,000 racing dollars and 3,250 victory points. So yeah, because they know these are not as much of a grinder, so they don't pay us as much in victory points, only 3,250 victory points. Now, if you already own this car, you only get 20 additional gold, or 20 gold, I should say, plus 60,000 racing dollars and the same victory points. It is gonna be, the event will be available starting on July 29th, so towards the later part of this round. And finally, the last sort of a special event, Pursuit of Victory. So this is another run at the Le Mans, the LMP prototypes right? From 2015. So we had one event a couple of updates ago featuring the Audi, right? So this time we get a chance to run with the Porsche 919 Hybrid from 2015. Now, 2014 919 Hybrid is, of course, integrated into the Legend section of the game, right? So you can run through that event at any point in the, while you're playing the game, as long as you unlock it in Legend section. And the 2014 version of 919 Hybrid is like one of those like wonderfully balanced car. I mean, handling is really good, pretty fast, behavior is quite intuitive. 2015 version, I cannot really say this. It is one of those like wonky handling cars. I mean, it's not bad. It's still LMP1, so it's fine. But if we didn't have 2014 version, I would still say like, yeah, it's a great car. But because we have 2014 version, which handles significantly better than 2015 version in my experience, this guy's kind of funny. But anyway, if I remember correctly, you don't need to spend any gold on upgrades in order to complete this series, Pursuit of Victory, just like the Audi one, because these are old legacy events. You just have to train the bots, so they are manageable. In fact, you might be able to run through with 0 upgrade, possibly. This is like back in the day, 2015. So anyway, but it's a long event. Just like the one, I think the event is exactly identical actually as the Audi one. So 10 stages, yes, runs for 10 days. But this time around, we didn't have the 24-hour lock between stages when we ran through it for Audi, right? A couple of updates ago. So I'd expect this is also kind of this case where we'll be given 3-hour instant service and instant upgrade. So if you wanted to grind it out, you can just run through. I think if you're just kind of grinding it out, you should be able to finish within 3 hours. But it is a long one, and these days I have a very difficult time finding 3-hour block of time that I can just dedicate to playing Real Racing 3. So yeah, that isn't happening in my life these days, but that's okay. Anyway, so the car is worth some 950 gold. So if you complete it, and if you don't own this car, you get to win the car for free, plus 40 gold for rewards, 150,000 racing dollars, and 5,000 victory points. But if you already own this car, alternative rewards include whopping 10 gold. They know, yeah, and 50,000 racing dollars. You still get 5,000 victory points, so that's probably going to be worth more than the 10 gold that we get. Anyway, so yeah, so that's those are the special events, and of course we got some time trial competitions in this this update. So we got 3 different time trial competitions. We got first one called the All-American Muscle Time Trial Competition that is featuring that new Ford Mustang Dark Horse. For participating, you get 1,000 victory points. You don't even have to own the car because you'll be given a loaner. And obviously, higher you rank with the time trial time or rank, more gold you get. Top rank A will get 100 gold. And then the rank B gets 50 gold, and so on, right? And yeah, I haven't, with these new car time trial competitions, because I don't max up, like in terms of upgrades, I don't max out these cars right away. I anticipate rank A is going to be somewhat out of reach for me, but who knows? Anyway, starting date is July 4th. It is called All-American Muscle, so start on the birthday of the US. Why not, right? And it'll run for a week, so it expires on July 10th, the following Wednesday, right? And let's see. The next time trial competition, Velocity Vanguard time trial competition. So that one is going to feature, let's see, KTM Expo GTXR, right? Porsche Taycan Turbo S, that's the electric one, and Ford Shelby GT350R. Off the top of my head, I cannot decide which car is going to be the best one. My hunch is the KTM, just because I think if I remember, that one had the really strong brakes. And the Taycan probably has good acceleration because it is electric, but I never really cared for the handling. It's very slippery. And the Shelby GT350R, that's a like super old car, isn't it? Yeah, honestly, I don't remember how that old car compares to all these modern new cars in the game. So we'll see. Once again, the rewards include 1,000 victory points just for participating. You don't have to own any of the cars. They'll all be given like as a loaner while the series is running. We can use them for the time trial competition. And once again, top rank A, 0.1%, right, gets to win 100 gold, and from that point down to like I think 3 gold is the minimum. So as long as you post a time, you get some gold. Why not, right? And that event will start on July 15th and run for a couple of weeks. So that one goes until July 28th. And the last time trial competition, Bugatti Showdown, features namely 3 different Bugattis. We got La Voiture Noire, Chiron Sport, and Devo. Which one would be best? I like Chiron Sport's chance in that group. I might be mistaken. But once again, I mean, these time trial competitions, you know, I feel like the venue, the track where these takes place will play a pretty reasonably significant role. Because, you know, if you got a circuit with a lot of curves, then higher grip, better acceleration, you don't necessarily need to rely on the top speed being as high, as opposed to, let's say, if it takes place at the, you know, the Le Mans circuit, 24-hour circuit, then if you don't have high speed at top speed, you're just gonna, doesn't matter how well you handle the corners, you're just gonna be falling behind, you know? So yeah, it kind of depends. But I like the Chiron Sport, I think has the best balance out of the 3 in this group. That's my opinion. We'll see how it actually goes once the event starts, which is gonna be towards the end, you know, of the current version. July 30th is when it starts. Runs till the round up. This round 8 expires on the August 12th. There we go. And once again, 1,000 victory points just for posting a time, and whatever rank you'll get some free gold. So there you have it. All right. And the bonus series these cars are featured in, I've already kind of mentioned them earlier. So let's see, Koenigsegg Gemera is going to be featured in Speed Titans alongside Devo and Jesko. Total rewards, 400% completion, 79 gold, and 79,000 racing dollars. PR requirement, 106.6, only achievable with the new Gemera. Right. And the Ford Mustang Dark Horse is featured in a new bonus series called Roar Ahead. Once again, featured in Season 3 of the Road Collection. Total rewards, 77 gold, 77,000 racing dollars. And this is just a single car bonus series, unfortunately. So really, they couldn't find some other car to race against the Mustang? For crying out loud. Oh well. Come on. It's like an exclusive series, you know? I mean, it is. It's got only one car. I don't know how else to put it. Anyway, PR requirement 62.3. And the WRC Challenge is, of course, the new. It's not really bonus series, is it now? That's more. This is, I guess, it's a motorsport category equivalent of bonus series. So under new category WRC, single car event, total rewards 73 gold plus 73,000 motorsport dollars, and the PR requirement is going to be 59. All right, and we get a couple of new exclusive series. One featuring the brand new Koenigsegg Gemera, and the total rewards whopping 150 gold. I mean, it sounds like, and it doesn't sound like a whole lot, does it? You already know how much it's going to cost to upgrade this car, so it's going to be a drop in a bucket, and 250,000 racing dollars. And that's why I said, like, wait for the upgrade discount. Even with like 50% upgrade discount, it's still gonna be a chunk of change. So yeah. Anyway, the other one is gonna be featuring Porsche 919 Hybrid from the 2015. So the car that we get a chance to win in this version, finally gets. Is that finally? Well, we get another series to run the car in. There you go. In the form of exclusive series, which is kind of funny because it's a series just featuring only 919 hybrids. I feel like what they need is LMP1. They already have it, don't they? We already have that. The Le Mans Legends, right? I guess they just say like, yeah, you already have a series. Right? Here's another one. Anyway, rewards include 80 gold plus 250,000 racing dollars. And I don't remember how much it costs to fully upgrade this car. Well, that'll come in a separate video when I get a chance to do an overview for the exclusive series featuring this Porsche 919 Hybrid from 2015. All right, let's check out some specs on the new cars. No, this is not a new car. Nor is Mission R, but I believe that's this week's time trial car. Let's download all the contents. And drum roll. First car. Well, the main featured car, or most expensive car in the current round, Koenigsegg Gemera. All right, so what do we have? Top speed of 248 kph, acceleration 1.9 seconds. That's fast. Man, is there a limit to these? All right, and 90 meters for braking distance, and 1.7 G for grip. So that sounds pretty grippy, doesn't it? So base PR 90.7, and as that, this is a 4-seater. I know, and mid-mount engine. The specs on these cars are pretty wonky. Yeah, like I think it's got obviously electric motors as well as the 3-cylinder twin turbo engine. And each like cylinder puts out like some 200 horsepower. That's insane. Things these guys come up with. Anyway, technology, I tell you. And of course, the series the cars locked until you complete the special event, Dark Matter. Right. And you can see there's a exclusive series once you fully max out the car. Pretty cool. All right. The next, Toyota GR Yaris Rally 1. Right. Top speed. Does not need a whole lot of top speed for rally car. I mean, obviously you need to go fast enough, but 125 kph will do it. Let's see. Acceleration 2.7 seconds. And braking distance 97.5 meters. Or is this in... Wait, this is in... I was reading it in metric. Tiny letters. Okay, these are all imperial units. So the Gemera top speed is 248 miles per hour, not kph. That makes a big difference. almost 1.6 times the difference. Right. All right. And 90 feet for braking distance. I stand corrected. There you go. I was going to say 125 kph would be very, very slow. You know, I mean, we do that on a freeway in my minivan. So, you know, no, 125 miles per hour. Come on, it's a race car. 2.7 seconds for 0 to 60. Now we're in the mile imperial term. 97.5 feet for the braking distance. And then 1.37 G for the grip. Base PR 43.2. And of course, you have to complete the limited series to have access to this car. All right, and the third new car, of course, is going to be the first car that we get to have an event that we can win. Ford Mustang Dark Horse. All right, top speed 166 miles per hour. And acceleration time of 4.1 second. And the braking distance 104 feet. And the grip up 1.07 G. So yeah, I mean, it's not the top dog by a long shot here. However, as I said, bonus series features only this one car, which is a shame. All right, considering how many cars we have available in the game, they could not pair this one with one other car, if not more. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so base PR 46.2. Sounds about right for its performance. Well, that's why it's performance rating. Anyway, that will do it for the quick rundown on the new cars. And yeah, these are all, there's a bunch of sales going on. So, as I said, take advantage of these sales when they come around. You know, much better way to do it. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Right. I didn't have the top car on this third account, so I ended up just landing rank C in last week's time trial on this account. However, I did manage to land rank A on my main playing account, scoring 300 gold. Woohoo! All right, so yeah, what do we have here? Victory points, right? Yeah, 75 gold. That's the grand prize tier, 22,400. So as usual, 6 weeks, right? So that's 6 time trials, weekly time trials. So that's 6,000 victory points. Kind of you can earn for free. So that already earns you 25 gold and like 75,000 motorsport dollars and racing dollars. I'm not even gonna bother. You also get to score 1 hour of free instant servicing on all cars. So that's kind of handy. Right, and then of course we have 3 time trial competitions. That's additional 3, so that brings up to 9,000. So that's already up to like, I guess you just get 1 more motorsport dollar reward, additional 45,000, and a 15% off Racer's Choice discount offer, which rarely is worth anything. I don't think it's really worth much. I generally just pass on those. Anyway, yeah, and then obviously, further you go, more you earn. But that'll do it for this video. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next video when I try to get through, I guess, the first limited series, Ford Mustang Dark Horse. All right, until then, take care, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.